Hi viewers and welcome to my musings. So I've decided that these musings I'm going to be talking about where I just try to highlight positive trends or things I would love to be a trend within the African and Nigerian communities. And today I'm going to be talking about collaboration. So finally, I think, or maybe not finally, maybe it's been going on bits and pieces here and there, but I think it's really becoming mainstream now where Nigerians and Africans, right? So the African community, people from various countries within Africa are learning to collaborate with one another, especially here in the diaspora, and I think even on the African continent, back home, I see that as well. So what do I mean by that? You look across the board, from your let's talk about afrobeat, right? So from a music stars, you see the likes of Davido collaborating with, or even like Falz, the bad guy, collaborating with their counterparts, from like Kenya, from South Africa, from Tanzania. This is like, so from Ethiopia, this is fantastic. And even if you segue to social media, so a lot of all these influencers, or what you call your social media influencers, a lot of them collaborating everywhere or everyone from your makeup artists or people who do makeup, hair, they rope in someone else in that space and they do a collab together. They call it collab, right? Or collabo. Which is fantastic. We're seeing that, and then even amongst your fashion designers, right? Or it's just all across the board, which I am super excited that this is finally happening. This is the way to go, right? Only in lifting others up do we rise. So if you're a well-seasoned veteran in your industry, right? So you're a mega social media influencer, or you're doing fantastically well in Afrobeat, and someone else approaches you for like a collab, go ahead and do it. Just you're supporting and helping that person, right? After all, someone supported and helped you when you were starting off, right? So you paid forward. I really like that. And same thing with patronizing our own, our service providers, like here in the diaspora, you got doctors, lawyers, and all of Nigerian descent. Guys, let us patronize our own. After all, if we don't patronize our own, then what does it say about, right? We need to support our own. We need to support our own. The other thing that I personally, I've even taken it a step further, is, you see this dress that I'm wearing, right? Do the buga in it, No, but this was made by one of my classmates from way back in secondary school. We recently got reacquainted, I think a year or two ago, on a WhatsApp alumni group. I saw some pieces of what she did, some work, and I was like, hey, this is really fine. Because me, I like my outfits I like the finishing. The finishing is very important for me. It needs to be nice, it needs to be crisp, it needs to be clean, So I was like, okay, let me try her out. So I tried her out with like 2 outfits and came in the mail, opened it up and loved it. And this is one of them. And another good thing about what she does is she also hooks up my twin girls. We're all looking fantastic in our outfits. Oh, she's just amazing. Super, super amazing. Don't know what I'll do without her, but yeah, we're looking fly all the time. Thanks to you, Deborah. Suffice to say, half of my Ankara outfits in my closet right now, made by her. I have chosen to patronize her, not because there's a scarcity of fashion designers in my city where I live, but because I have chosen to patronize this lady who lives all the way in Abuja, because her work is impeccable and I'm going to support my own. So I've even taken it a step further, right? I am loving this trend. Let's keep it up. This is what it is about. We lift one another by supporting one another. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this, okay? This is where we talk about positivity and helping to rewrite the African and the Nigerian narrative, okay?